Mr. Grossberg! Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding! I can't believe you're not! My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, It's Mr. Edgeworth, he... I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream! Only a dream! I wonder. Well, what? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No! I don't believe it! Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. But that doesn't make any sense. You know, everyone's kind of saying like, oh yeah, Edgeworth must have done it with this new line of evidence. But it says you too, which means that Hammond was also in line for this revenge. And Hammond got him off. Maybe it has something to do with the insanity plea, or maybe it's just because we don't have everything yet. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And? He lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. Died in despair. More like died of a gun wound. But it seems like that was what was being held in court that day, then. Was something about Von Karma. But then why the spirit medium? When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I'm Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Huh. Is there anything else? I mean, maybe we can show him the letter itself. Oh! So this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait! What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? That's what I was actually thinking. Phoenix mentioned very briefly that it was like a very meticulous and perfect handwriting, something to that regard. And Edgeworth had just mentioned to us that Von Karma is a perfectionist. Yogi obviously didn't write it because, well, he was following directions. Edgeworth obviously didn't do it because why would he frame himself? The only person that makes any sense is Manfred von Karma. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? That is something else that I'm trying to piece together. If Von Karma was the one who told Yanni Yogi to kill Hammond and frame Edgeworth, why would he do that? That's the only thing I'm trying to think of. Because socially, I guess, getting the insane defense means that he was found to have done it, but under duress or some other circumstance that gets him off the hook. So that's why socially he was ruined, because of that sort of verdict. Edgeworth is because he thinks that Edgeworth actually killed his father, but we're still not entirely sure about that. I mean, it makes sense from Yanni Yogi's perspective. It doesn't make sense why Von Karma should care. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no! But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. So there must have been certain points that Gregory Edgeworth had managed to get. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe! You have a strange idea about vacations, Maya. In any case, that is the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's going to bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that! I mean, yeah, it's technically called manslaughter, but still. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care! I know he's not guilty! Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials. Interesting. Could we just present what we found to him? This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow, we'll see the completion of not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be erased. Doesn't seem like there's anything else here. Ah, she was a beautiful woman. I am truly sorry about what I did. Huh? Sorry about what? I think I'll stay out of this one. Yeah, I don't think Phoenix ever told Maya what Grossberg did. There's nothing much more we can do. 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get moving. Let's get going, I guess. Where do we go from here? Criminal affairs? Apparently criminal affairs! There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Oh, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check the records room again. Oh, no, I can't just have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yeah, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room? Nick, let's hurry! That is seriously a problem. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Yeah. Was this always ajar? Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence. Huh. Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for DL6 is completely empty! What? What are you doing in here? Ah! Von Karma! You. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team? Defense team. I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Interesting, so he is here. He also has the freaking thing under his arm! Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney. Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? Huh. So you did. But what I don't get is, why'd you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Okay, well, that doesn't surprise me at all. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. You were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. So what else do I do? Do I dare show him this case file? Or even the letter? Seems like both of these would be really bad things, but I also can't imagine what else I would need to do at this point. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick! What is that thing? A stun gun for self-defense. Usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now, give me the letter. No! No! What are you? Nick, run! Ah! Maya! Out of my way! Ah! He got us. The letter's gone, of course. He took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya! She okay? Maya? Maya! Open your eyes! Maya! Letter? Did he take it? Huh? Oh. Yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot of that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Okay. Well, most of our DL6 stuff was taken, but at least Maya was able to take something back. Taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart still bears clear ballistic markings. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Okay, well, there's the rest of the investigation. And most definitely will need to be split into 2 parts, because that did take a bit longer than I was expecting. But I haven't had to do that for the investigation. It's usually just the murders. Well, not really the murders. The case, the trial itself. But at any rate, we're going to go ahead and call it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. The final day of the trial is tomorrow. Von Karma definitely got the drop on us. Was it stupid to show him the letter? Yes. But we needed to for plot progression, apparently. But we do have some piece of evidence from the DL6 incident. So hopefully, whatever Maya was able to get was a much better exchange than what we lost. Well, only one way to find out. So, until next time, everyone, take care.